Ladies and gentlemen, the session of this honorable body is about to commence. Everybody will please rise.
As elected Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer, this third regular session for 2019 is now called to order. Roll call, Mr. Secretary.
The honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlunsod, Honorable Camille Angeline M. Lopez, Honorable Mark Aris Pilwansing, Honorable Gwendolyn Guong, Honorable Joel D. Pua, Honorable Ralph Peter Sumali, Honorable Oscar M. Gos II, Honorable Merlo P. Silva, Honorable Yonilio A. Katipon, Honorable Afiora Rocofort, Honorable Aris Manuel de Mendoza, Honorable Nonato Armonfero, Honorable Emmanuel A. Di Castro, Honorable John Paulo N. Macala, Honorable Emmanuel T. Recto, and the Honorable Presiding Officer, Honorable Eric B. Africa.
Mr. Secretary, do you have a quorum?
We have a quorum.
May we request the Honorable Nonato? Wala. The Honorable, ayaw. Konsehal Merlo Silva to lead our invocation.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat at sana ang pagpapala ng ating Panginoon ay patuloy na dumaloy sa bawat isa sa atin. Atin ang pansamantalang ilagay ating mga sarili sa presensya ng ating Panginoon. Panginoon Diyos na buhay na may gawa ng langit at lupa, kami po sa umagang ito'y patnubayan mo. Sana po ang mga naiwan namin sa aming mga tahanan ay ligtas sa anumang sandali habang kami gumagawa ng mga bagay na ikabubuti ng aming bayan at ng aming mamamayan. Sana, Panginoon, sa umagang ito'y bigay mo sa amin ang iyong dunong at ang iyong puso upang sa ganoon lahat ng aming pagtatalakayan at aming gagawin sa umagang ito ay maging kaaya-aya sa iyong paningin at maging kabutihan para sa aming minamahal na lungsod at sa kanyang mamamayan. Ang lahat na ito'y hinihiling namin, Panginoon, sa pamamagitan ng iyong anak na si Jesus Cristo, na naghahari ngayon at magpakailanman siya naman.
May we likewise request the Honorable Silva to lead the singing of our national anthem.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Atin hong ilagay ang ating kanang kamay sa ating kaliwang dibdib at buong giting nating aawitin ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Sila alam sa upang hinit sa tagat mundong sasino sa langit mong bugaw may dilagang tula at awit gayang minamon ang kislap ng wataw at may nanagnin ang bituin at aroy ay kailan may di magdiin ating pagsin buhay langit sa piling mo kaya ng may mga ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good morning po sa ating lahat. Before we proceed with our agenda, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our former City Administrator, Mr. Pedrito Martin M. Dihan Jr. Narito rin po ang ating acting barangay captain ng Barangay Quezon, Kapitan Florencio Hermogenes. Yan. At ang atin pong mga estudyante from KLL, taking up, journalism ba kayo? Anong course? Hello? Sige, okay. Sorry, hindi ko nakuha. Ano ngayon, ano? Sige, nag-OJT kayo. Ayan, so nag-observe kayo ng session. Ayan, kung marami kayong matututunan. Kahapon sa Kapitolyo. Nakita mo yung asawa ko doon? Si Bocalweng? Baka ako hindi doon pumunta eh. Sige, privilege. Who would like to avail of the privilege are the Honorable Wong is recognized.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. Good morning to my colleagues. Good morning to all the staff and the guests this morning. Meron po tayong guest ngayon na I would like to request for a resolution basically I would be asking for a resolution exempting them from tax for a fundraising concert on February 5, 2019 to be held at the Lipa Cultural. Our guest is Melin De Ramos from Barangay Balintawak. She's the lead singer of Archdiocese Band. The story is their mother was hospitalized and nailabas sila sa hospital with a 370,000 peso hospital bill na hindi nila ipinanghingi ng tulong. So to be able to recover, what they're trying to do is doing a fundraising concert. And I'd like to thank the councilors and our Vice Mayor, everybody here who has already purchased tickets. What they're just trying to do is to hold a fundraising concert para po makabawas sa kanilang mga pangangailangang pambayad do sa 370,000. So in due time, Mr. Chair, I'd like to request for a resolution for a tax exemption for this particular fundraising concert.
The matter brought up by the Honorable Wongs referred to the Committee on Games and Amusement. Privilege, the Honorable Silva is recognized.
Magandang umaga, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, lagi ho nalang natin taon-taon, problema ho natin ang basura. Lagi na lang ho, tuwing hong medyo magkakaroon ho ng problema sa mga paghahakot, ay talaga hong problema ng Lungsod ng Lipa. Kuminsan ho, medyo may pagkakataon, Mr. Chairman, na nagkakaroon ng sisihan, nagtuturoan. Tayo dito sa Sangguniang, hindi naman ho tayo nagpapabaya. Lagi ho tayo nagbabudget or tayo nag-appropriate na certain amount para sa mga paghahakot ng basura. Katulad din ho ng sabi ko, noon pa. Maganda ho sa ngayon, may mga bayan na natanggapan ng basura ng Lipa. Magaling ho at tayo ay may pondo para sa mga hauler ng basura. But ang problema, Mr. Chairman, ay hindi ngayon. Na dapat ho sana ay sa ngayon pa ang magiging problema ngayon, magkaroon na tayo ng solusyon. Paano, Mr. Chairman, kung wala ng bayan na tumanggap ng basura ng Lungsod ng Lipa? Saan natin ho dadalhin ang basura ng Lipa? Paano kung wala ng hauler? Saan natin dadalhin ang basura ng Lungsod ng Lipa? At siguro, Mr. Chairman, tayo na siguro ang tamang konseho upang sa ngayon mapag-aralan natin ang problema sa hinaharap. Ngayon ang akin nung inire-recommenda, Mr. Chairman, katulad din ho, nung akin hong nasabi na way back a year ago or 2 years ago, na noon hong ang Pangulo ho ng mga kapitan ay si Kusya Kirubin. Ngayon naman siguro ho, sa pamumuno ho ng ating nung bagong ABC President, Kuya Boy, Recto, siguro naman magkakaroon ho ito ng mga pagpupulong or mga pagpaplano. Na akin sinasabi, Mr. Chairman, ay kung tayo ho ay nag-a-appropriate ng certain fund, para ho tayo bumili ng shredder, na kung saan ho, napupulverize ang lahat ho ng basura. Dahil sa akin hong pananaw, Mr. Chairman, ang sagot lang sa basura, Mr. Chairman, ay yun hong tinatawag ho nating recycling. Dahil, Mr. Chairman, lahat ho siguro ng umuunlad na bansa ay ang ginagawa ho nila sa basura ay puro recycling. Recycle lang ho na recycle. Alam mo nyo, nung galing ho ako sa Bacolod, nakita ko ho, yung kanilang shredder, Mr. Chairman, halimbawa ho, plastic, lahat ho ng klase ng plastic, pag inilagay mo doon, napupulverize. At ang ginagawa ho nila sa plastic, isinasama nila sa mga paggagawa ng hollow blocks, paggagawa ho sa semento at saka sa buhangin. At yun yung mga tawag doon, yun yung mga bote, garapa, pinupulverize din ho nila at sinasama rin at ginagawa ho nila para ho sa finishing. At yun yung mga karton na hindi na ho nagagamit, mga kahoy, or Yun ho mga nabubulok. Pagka dinala ho nila doon sa shredder machine na yun, Mr. Chairman, nagagamit ho nila yan para maging fertilizer. At the same time, nagiging pakain pa ho sa baboy. Mr. Chairman, natatandaan ko ho nung panahon ho ni Mayor B. Kayo Jun. Tayo ay nagkaroon din ho dito ng certain machine para mapulverize. Kaya lang ho, Mr. Chairman, nagbago-bago ang administrasyon na wala. Sa akin tingin, Mr. Chairman, bakit hindi natin subukin ho uli yun? At bakit hindi natin muna magsimula tayo dito sa 18 barangay na kung saan ito ang mas matitindi or ito ang mas malalaking problema sa basura. Ito hong poblasyon at ito hong mga laylayan ho ng poblasyon. Kaya sa akin tingin, Mr. Chairman, it's about time na tayo ay magplano na para sa basura. Hindi yung pagka hindi ho nahahakot, turuan ho ng turuan kung sino ang may kasalanan. Pero hindi ho ang dapat natin gawin dito ay ang magturuan. Kundi ang gawin natin dito, tayo magsama-sama sa pagsusulba para magkaroon ng isang konkreto at komprehensibong solusyon na pakikinabangan ng mamamayan ng Lungsod ng Lipa. So, Mr. Chairman, I am requesting the good chairman to refer it to the proper committee for an immediate action, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, may
Sige po, refer po sa Committee on Environment.
And one more thing, Mr.
Privilege.
Mr.
Before po, ano po, may question po ba sa privilege speech or another topic?
A different subject matter.
The Honorable Silva is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, nakausap ko ho maraming estudyante sa Lungsod ng Lipa. Maraming estudyante na kumuha ng MASCOM, kumuha ho ng mga kurso na mga filmmaking, directoring. Ngayon nakita ko, Mr. Chairman, itong mga kabataang ito na estudyante ay kinakailangan yung talento nila ma-develop, ma-enhance natin mga talino nila. Pero, Mr. Chairman, nakikita ko, anong pwedeng itulong ng pamahalaan ng Lungsod ng Lipa sa mga kabataang ito na nagnanais na maging Director Brillantes, Sixto Brillantes, Director Carlo J. Caparas, maging Nora Honor, maging Vilma Santos, maging Joseph Bitog, at marami pang mga personalidad na may kinalaman sa filmmaking. Alam niyo, Mr. Chairman, ako'y nakita ko ho ang mga effort ng mga batang ito kung paano ho gumawa ng mga short films. Siguro it's about time na tulungan natin ng mga batang ito na ma-develop yung kanilang mga potential when it comes to any field of filmmaking, Mr. Chairman. Sa akin na nakikita, tulungan ng pamahalaan ng mga ito na ma-develop sa pamagitan ho ng pagkakaroon o pakikipag-coordinate ng pamahalaan sa SM, sa Robinson, at sa iba pa hong mga misinihan sa Lungsod ng Lipa na ang mga short films na ito ay mga ipalabas diyan sa mga eskwelahang iyan. At tayo dito sa Lungsod ng Lipa, kung ang Manila or Metro Manila ay may Metro Manila Film Festival, siguro dapat dito sa Lungsod ng Lipa, magkaroon tayo ng Lipa City Student Film Festival na kung saan ho, itong mga kabataang ito, sa paggawa nila ng kanilang mga obra maestra na pelikula, na short films, ay magkaroon man ng pagkakataon na maipalabas sa sinihan dito sa Lungsod ng Lipa. Sa akin tingin, Mr. Chairman, ito ho ay medyo napapanahon na dahil sa tingin ho din natin, Mr. Chairman, humihina na rin ang film industry ng Pilipinas at siguro dapat na ho siguro magkaroon ng mga bagong talento na manggagaling mismo sa Lungsod ng Lipa. So sa akin tingin, Mr. Chairman, pag-aralan ho natin ito kung paano tayo magkakaroon ng isang katulad to ng Manila Film Festival na tawagin natin Lipa City Student Film Festival, or magkaroon ho tayo ng isang Lipa City Young Actors Guild na kung saan itong guilds na ito, siyang magdidetermine who will be the best in any field of filmmaking na siyang magbibigay or siyang magiging award body na para laluhong ang mga kabatang ito na Lungsod ng Lipa ay lalong magporsige sa kanilang mga ambisyon, sa kanilang mga pangarap para maging magagaling na mga artista, director, filmmakers, etc. Kaya Mr. Chairman, I'm requesting the good chairman to refer it to the proper committee to take an immediate action again, Mr. Chairman.
Refer to the Committee on Cultural Affairs. The Honorable Wong is recognized. Regarding po sa privilege.
Regarding Conmerlos privilege, sir, outdated na ang sinihan. May YouTube. So the filmmakers would be best for them to place their short films on YouTube. That way they can attract a wider audience, a national, global audience. Ngayon, to make it fun, to talk about Lipa, it's going to be election season now. But this is just for fun, okay? I was just thinking, why don't the filmmakers follow the candidates and make a reality show of the candidates na susundan naman ng bayan ng Lipa so that they can see kung anong ginagawa ng mga kandidato at mga politiko. Then the student body, the young people, will be more aware of who we are, what we do, and how they should vote. So I think filmmaking would now be quite relevant to the times. Wala masyadong cost, you just put it on YouTube, and they learn about government, politics, and life in Lipa. So I'm just like following up. Nakyutan lang ako sa idea mo. So I just thought this would be a good idea for all of us and the young students as well.
The Honorable Rocafort, regarding po sa privilege speech, the Honorable De Castro is recognized.
The matter I'm going to deliver today is different from those that have been the subject matter of the privilege speech of my colleagues. Mr. Chairman, this pertains to the privilege speech delivered by Consial Abior, questioning the action taken by Michael Acusa in requiring the presentation of voter's ID in securing market certification. I am not aware that this matter was referred to me, to my committee, being the chairman of a public market, without unknowing that the attention of the committee on good government hindi po na-refer ito. Kaya I'm requesting that this matter be jointly heard by the Committee on Public Market and Good Government, because the issue raised carries with it to file a case against Acusa, Mr. Chairman.
The matter is likewise referred to the Committee on Local Economic Enterprise.
Aside from that, Mr. Chairman, my attention was called for by our cameraman that yun daw ating camera ay matanda na at nakaka-diferensya na.
Ayun pong cameraman, matanda na.
Kasama na rin ho yaw. Hindi, natawag ko aking kwan, ito matanda na yung ating camera. Ay may diferensya na at mayroon ng depekto. Kaya po nakikiusap na tayo naman ni Sangguni, huwag nating maging aba tayo sa pananaw ng ating mga kababayan. May punto tayo, ating bilhin ng bagong camera ho, ang ating camera ho. Just to answer for the needs of our cameraman.
Noted po. Privilege, the Honorable Rocafort.
Mr. Chairman, ano pong aksyon ninyo? Bibili tayo.
Yan po naman ay internal matter and kaya na po yung action
I
ng
want to
ating
put on the record that
secretary.
it is the directive of the Vice Mayor to purchase a camera unit for our cameraman.
After po magkaroon tayo ng maaprobahan na yung budget, sa ako tayo bibili.
To be taken from any available fund unappropriated.
Yeah po. The Honorable Rocafort is recognized.
Mr. Chair, honorable members of this august body, sa atin pong mga panauhin, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Una, Mr. Chair, I stand before you and used my privilege hour Una, para pasalamatan po ang ating Mayor Maynard Sabili sapagkat kung hindi dahil sa kanya, noong 2016 ay hindi po tayo makakabalik sa Lipa bilang maging konsehal sa ika-4 na termino ng lungsod ng Lipa. Pangalawa, Mr. Chairman, nais kong pasalamatan ng ating Vice Mayor Eric Africa sapagkat nang lisanin ko po ang ating partido ng ating mayor, ako po'y malugod na tinanggap nyo sa inyong grupo at pinagkatiwalaang manatili bilang chairman ng Committee on APRO. Pangatlo, Mr. Chair, I would like to thank my colleagues, the members of this august body, the honorable councilors, whether you belong to the administration or to the opposition, hindi sangguniang panglungsod, we are one as an institution. Nais ko po kayong pasalamatan sa inyong tiwala sa akin bilang chairman ng Committee on APRO. Sa loob po ng 3 taon na pinamunuan natin ang chairmanship ng Committee on APRO, malaki po ang pinagbago ng lungsod ng Lipa. Ang atin pong mga department heads ay natutong mag-aral sa kanilang mga pondo. Natuto po silang mag-aral bago humarap sa committee hearing ng Committee on APRO. Ang atin pong Finance Committee ay natutong mag-aral at mag-research at mag-prepare ng mga dokumento sa mga budget hearing na isinasagawa natin. Sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon, Mr. Chairman, nirespeto ng mga department heads at ng ating mga nasa gobyerno ang Committee on APRO sapagkat naipakita po natin na tayo po ay isang taong nag-aaral din at hindi po tayo nagpapadala sa dikta ng kung sino man. Mr. Chair, alam po ninyo at alam po ng aking mga kasama nung ako ay nasa grupo ni Mayor Sabili, tayo po ay nanatiling independente sa lahat ng ating desisyon. Alam po ninyo na kahit nasa partido tayo ng ating mayor, kung ano ang tama, ay sinasamahan natin, kung ano ang mali, ito po ay hindi natin sinasamahan. Ngayong ako po ay nasa partido ng ating Vice Mayor, Eric Africa, ganun din po. Alam ninyo na kahit sino ay hindi po tayo kayang diktahan. Naging patas po tayo sa lahat ng ating desisyong ginagawa pagdating po sa pagbibigay ng pondo sa lungsod ng Lipa. Kamakailan, Mr. Chairman, inaprubahan po natin ang 2019 annual budget ng Lipa. Sa kabila ng lahat na alam po natin, ang ilan sa mga probisyon nito ay gagamitin lamang sa pamumulitika sa lungsod ng Lipa. Sinantabi po natin ang ating personal na interes at kaba laban sa administrasyon para lang po maibigay sa mas maraming kababayan ng lungsod ng Lipa ang serbisyo ng pamahalaan ng lungsod ng Lipa. Ngayon, Mr. Chair, ay nakatanggap po tayo ng isang veto message galing sa ating mayor at ito po ay nasa agenda. Mamaya po ay tatalakayin ko sa tamang oras itong veto message point by point as vetoed by the city mayor at hinihiling ko po sa aking mga kasamahan sa sangguniang panglungsod, mapa-administrasyon o oposisyon na sana po magdesisyon tayo ayon sa ating paniniwala at konsensya, hindi ayon sa partidong ating pinagmulan. Inaprubahan po natin ang budget ng 2019 anonymously. Ibig sabihin, lahat po tayo pumayag, wala pong kumontra. Naaharap po ngayon ang sanggunian sa isang veto message at ipakita po natin, hindi po sa mayor, dahil siya lang po ang pumirma ng veto message na ito, ang gumawa po ng veto message na ito para sa kaalaman ng lahat ay ang Finance Committee sa pangunguna ng Budget Office. Ipakita po natin sa Finance Committee na kailanman hindi pwedeng diktahan at makapangyarihan ang institusyon ng sangguniang panglungsod sapagkat tayo po ay nagkakaisa. Mr. Chair, mamaya po sa tamang oras, tatayo ulit ako para talakayin ang veto message ng ating mayor. Maraming pong salamat.
Maraming salamat, Consel Abior Rocafort. At ako naman po ay naniniwala na itong mga miyembro ng Sangguniang Panglunsod ay ibinoto po ng taong bayan. So ang atin pong utang na loob ay hindi po kung kaninong politiko, manapay ang utang na loob natin ay sa taong bayan na nagtitiwala sa atin pong desisyon dito po sa Sangguniang Panglunsod. Resolutions and ordinances for third and final reading. The Honorable Silva is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move that we pass an ordinance classifying a property of Ms. Edna J. Resma from agricultural use to commercial use with an area of 6,686 square meter located at Barangay San Carlos for third and final reading.
Any second to the motion? Seconded by the Honorable Rocafort. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
Likewise, Mr. Chairman, I move that we pass an ordinance classifying a property of Mrs. Epitacia Armedelia from agricultural use to commercial use with an area of 90 square meter portion of the property with a total area of 4,350.50 square meters located at Barangay San Sebastian, Lipa City for third and final reading.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable De Castro. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
Lastly, Mr. Chairman, on the number 15 and 16, under the business for the day, Mr. Chairman, I move that these matters be considered as urgent. 15, 16.
There's a motion to consider item number 15 and 16 of the business for the day as urgent. Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Wong. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move that we pass an ordinance classifying a property of Miss Marie Antoinette Agas of her property with an area of 375 square meters located at Barangay San Jose, Lipa City from agricultural use to residential use for third and final reading.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Rocafort. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
And likewise, Mr. Chairman, I move that we pass an ordinance reclassifying a property of Ms. Glenda Magtibay with an area of 500 square meters located Barangay San Carlos, Lipa City from agricultural use to residential use for third and final reading.
Any second? Ano ba?
Okay.
Seconded by the Honorable Wong. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chairman,
Si mamaya na. May isa pa.
Mr. Chairman,
Di Kwan, parang i-refer pa.
Mr.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Chairman, I move that the request of Mr. Romeo Alcaraz, located at Barangay Marawoy, with an area of 400 square meters. Mr. Chairman, I move that this matter be considered as urgent.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Umali and Rocafort. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for urgency.
So, Mr. Chairman, I move that we pass a resolution requesting the mayor to grant a special use permit for the property of Romeo G. Alcaraz with TCT number 072-021-700-6921 located at Barangay Marawoy, Lipa City.
Any second?
For third and final reading.
Seconded. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
Likewise,
Chairman,
Mr.
may be
Chairman, I am requesting the chairman that there is a letter from Mark Lawrence Tan requesting for the reclassification of his property from agricultural use to industrial use, Mr. Chairman. So I'm requesting the chairman to refer it to the proper committee.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
So, Mr. Chairman, with this regard, I am requesting that this matter be considered as urgent, Mr. Chairman.
Any second for urgency? Wala?
So,
Teka mo. Any second?
Second.
Seconded by Honorable Katipon. Discussion, objection?
Discussion.
Discussion. The Honorable Rocafort is recognized.
Mr. Chair, please, gaano po kalaki yan? Kasi that is
area
going-
to be reclassified is about 5,000 square meters, Mr. Chairman. At ito ho ay
ano pong gagawin to? Because this will be
we are going to reclassify the property from agricultural use to residential use. So, the proposed project is garage. So, Mr. Chairman, the only thing he is requesting to the Sangguniang is to reclassify the property. So, the SUP is another matter, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, may I know what will be the establishment, what is the nature of the business if it is a business to be put up in this property, Mr. Chair, because this is a 5,000 square meters garage.
No, 5,000.
Oo nga po, 5,000 square meters.
Yeah.
So anong klase po ang itatayo natin dito? Ito po ba'y hanap buhay? Ito po ba'y bahay? Ito po ba'y... And kung ito po ay hanap buhay, ito ka po ay kukuha pa ng SUP. Kung ito po ay kukuha pa ng SUP, hindi ka po pwedeng isabay na ang reclassification natin at SUP pag nag-request sila. So, ano po, Mr. Chair, ang plano nila dito sa property nila?
Parang gagawin yata akong grahe.
Bakit ho para, Mr.
Dahil
Chair?
A proposed project, garage.
Kung hindi ho sigurado, I request that this matter be referred
Sigurado
to
ho,
the
Mr.
committee
Chairman.
so that the committee may conduct a hearing on this particular matter, Mr. Chair.
Sigurado ho, Mr. Chairman, na garahe. Because in this proposed, in this letter, narito nakalagay, registered owner, location, TCT number, total area, area to be reclassified, and proposed project, garage. So, automatic ho, garahe. So, garahe. Sa Tagalog, garahe.
Ilan pong square meter yan?
5,000 po.
Ano pong gagarahe dyan? Aeroplano?
Baka ho barko.
Barko.
Of the
Mr.
record.
Chair,
The Honorable Rocafort is recognized.
Kasi yan may gagrahe. Bakit simultaneous naman ang request? Reclassification then SUP.
No.
Bigat naman yan.
He is not requesting for the special use permit. Just only an reclassification. You just reclassify his property from agricultural to industrial, which I think, Mr. Chairman, it is very advantageous to the
Mr.
city
Chairman.
government. For the reason, Mr. Chairman, kung binabayaran nila ay agricultural, barya-barya lamang po yan. Pero when it comes na ito'y maging industrial, siguro ho, 10 times yung real property taxation, which is advantageous to the city government. Dahil alam mo natin na ang pamahalaan.
Ayan din sa barangay ko, Mr. Chairman. Sobra no ang traffic doon sa kantong ayan, itatayo yung parang grahe. Ay nakakahitot-hitot na ho ang
So, Mr. Chairman, ito po ay sa Bulacnin. Bulacnin po ito, Mr. Chairman.
Traffic, SNR, naroon na rin ho.
Hindi ho. Ang SNR ho, ay dito ho sa Marawoy. Ito ho sa Bulacnin. So, medyo magkaibang barangay.
Hindi ho, magkaibang barangay, magkadugtong na barangay.
Oo nga,
It will affect the flow of traffic in our barangay. So, I move for the deferment para pag-aralan mo ng mabuti ho. Wala namang masama kung social linggo yan approvean eh.
ito ga ho yung tinatayo na doon.
Wala pa po. Wala
pa
pa
yun.
po. Hindi pa po ito. Sa
Okay,
Bulacnin,
this property is reclassified from agricultural to industrial. Mali yata.
Bakit ho?
Hindi ka commercial
Hindi ho, nakalagay industrial yun.
Uy, ba't industrial, Mr. Chair?
Oo.
Kung grahe laang ang itatayo.
Aba ang nakalagay din agricultural
Kaya
to
ho,
industrial.
kaya nga ho,
Oo.
i-committee hearing.
And that is subject for SUP. Yun na lang, from reclassification.
I do not...
Mr. Chairman.
Aba, ang grahe kasali rin.
Sige
Mr.
po.
Chairman, ay kung ang proponent to ay nakakahilo-hilo sa pag-indurso ng kanyang measure, hindi humaintindihan kung industrial or commercial, ay pag-aralan mo nating mabuti.
Mr.
Mamaya
Chairman,
kung anong building ay tayo diyan.
hindi ho nagkakahilo-hilo. I'm just depend on the request of Mr. Lawrence Tan.
Pero ang request ho, ang motion, no,
for the
may interfere, Mr. Chairman.
From agricultural to industrial.
Iyan ho
Sige
sinasabi.
po. Yan po ay atin na pong daanin ho sa botohan. Kung yan po ay urgent or hindi. There's a motion for urgency. Any objection?
I second the motion to the urgency.
There's an objection. Those who are in favor of the motion for urgency, please raise your right hand. 1, 2. Those who are not in favor, please raise your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, the motion is lost.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Next item.
Sorry, Mike.
Other matters.
Other matters.
Budget ng barangay.
The Honorable Wong is recognized.
Bumuto.
Mr. Chair, in behalf of the Chairman of the Games and Amusement, Consejal Junjun, I move for the urgency of the subject of my privileged speech regarding the request for exemption for amusement tax for the concert for a cause.
Any second to the motion? Seconded by the Honorable Gozos, Macala, Umali, and Lopez, Rocafort. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, I move that we pass an ordinance and exempt it from the signing, from the three reading principle, exempting the concert for a cause organized by Ms. Melin De Ramos of Barangay Balintawak to be held on February 5, 2019 from amusement tax. Venue will be the Lipa City Cultural Center.
Seconded by the Honorable Macala and Rocafort, Gozos, Mendoza, and Lopez. Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chairman, personal privilege.
The Honorable sige.
Ang
The
akin
Honorable
po
De
ay-
Castro is recognized.
Hindi ko po sa pinangungunahan ng ating Committee on Appropriation ay napakarami po rin pending na barangay budget. Ano po, ako po nakikiusap na bigyan ng atensyon at prioridad ang mga nasabing approval ng barangay budget po. Maraming Chairman. With due respect to the Chairman of the Committee on Appropriation.
Mr. Chair, please consider item number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, annual budget of various barangay as urgent, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable De Castro. Discussion, objection. The chair hears none. The motion for urgency is approved.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we pass a resolution approving the annual budget of Barangay 9A, annual budget of Barangay Anilao, annual budget of Barangay Anilao Labak, Barangay San Francisco, San Guillermo, San Jose, Barangay Tibig, and Barangay Tipakan as urgent, pass a resolution approved, excuse from the three reading principle and approve for third and final reading, Mr. Chair.
Jointly moved and seconded. Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chairman, please consider item number 11 of business for the day. Letter of Barangay Captain Fernando Rocafort regarding the ordinansang nagtatakda ng 2 punong kahoy lamang ang binibigyang pahintulot na maipaputol ng may-ari as urgent, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved for urgency.
Mr. Chair, I move that we pass an resolution pass a resolution and the same be excused from the three reading principle approving Barangay Ordinance Number 3 Series of 2019, ordinansa nagtatakda ng 2 punong kahoy lamang ang binibigyang pahintulot na may paputol ng may-ari at barangay halang, and at the same be approved for third and final reading.
Any second? Any second? Seconded. Discussion. The Honorable Silva is recognized.
Point of information lang, Mr. Chairman. Bagamat ito ho ay ordinansa ng barangay, I think ordinansa, there's a need na magkaroon sila ng public hearing para inform yun ang mga tao sa kanila na may batas ang barangay na ipatutupad. Dahil ang mahirap, Mr. Chairman, baka ho ito ay wala hong public hearing, which is one of the requirement na para ho magkaroon ng isang ordinansa o batas na ipatutupad sa barangay. Yun lang, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, kung titingnan ho nyo yung attachment sa laptop ay nandyan po lahat ng records na sinubmit ng Barangay Halang together with the public hearing, Sir Chair.
Chairman.
The Honorable De Castro is recognized.
I think we have no jurisdiction to issue any authority to for the napahintulutan natin because this matter falls within the jurisdiction of the DNR. They have to secure permit from the DNR, not from the Sangguniang, Mr. Chairman. So I move that this matter be referred to the proper committee for further study, Mr. Chairman. Baka tapo tayo na mamali.
Mr. Chair, all barangay ordinance are submitted to the Sangguniang Panglungsod for review, Mr. Chair, and approval. That is why nung ipinasa po ng Barangay Halang yung ordinansa nila, ito po isinubmit sa automatic submission sa Sangguniang Panlungsod para i-review po natin. And that is why, Mr. Chair, ito po ay, yes, Mr. Chair, but under the Local Government Code, if you will, Republic Act 7160, we are autonomous within our territorial jurisdiction, and a barangay, a city, municipality, or a province can pass an ordinance as long as it does not violate the provisions of the Constitution or any national law, Mr. Chairman. I think section number 10 is beyond the power ng barangay, Mr. Chair.
Tama po. So, any further discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Mr. Chairman, I have here a letter and endorsement from the City Budget Officer, the annual budget of Barangay Fernando, Barangay Tangway, and Barangay Mataas na Lupa. Please refer this to the Committee on APRO, Mr. Chair.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations and Barangay Affairs.
Mr. Chairman, please consider the 3 barangay budget as urgent.
Second.
And the same be excused from the 3 reading principle, and we pass a resolution approving the annual budget of Barangay Mataas na Lupa, Barangay Tibig, Tangway, and Barangay Fernando, and Barangay Mabini also, Mr. Chairman, and the same be approved for third and final reading.
Joint motion.
Any second? Discussion, objection, the chair hears none. The motion is approved for third and final reading.
Mr. Chairman, please consider item number 18 of business for the day, the veto message of the City Mayor, Honorable Maynardo A. Sabili, regarding ordinance number 2019-01 entitled An Ordinance Authorizing the Annual Budget of the City of Lipa.
Okay.
In the amount of 1,759,184,180, covering various expenditure for the operation of the city government for the year 2019 and appropriating the necessary funds for the purpose, be considered as urgent, Mr. Chair.
I second the motion.
Seconded. Discussion, objection, the chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Please
Mr.
consider.
Chair, considering that the Mayor vetoed our ordinance number 2019-01, the annual budget of Lipa, partially, I am requesting the August body to consider overriding the veto partially, Mr. Chair.
And
Second motion.
seconded. Discussion. 9 votes.
Mr. Chairman, how many votes are required to obtain or to override the veto of the mayor?
9 votes.
9 votes of all the members present,
Of 13.
of all the members of the Sangguniang. Which of the two?
9 votes.
9 votes of what? 9
Of
votes of
all-
all the members present?
Of all
or
present.
9 votes? I
Present.
think, how many votes are required? Is it a 2/3 votes? 2/3. We are 14 members of the Sangguniang.
But
So I
we-
think
we
the
have-
2/3 votes of the Sangguniang is 10 votes.
No,
Is
9 votes.
9.3.
No, Mr. Chairman.
Round up.
28 divided by 3 is equivalent to 9.3. So
9.3.
I think more than 9. I think 10 votes is the required numbers to override the veto of the mayor.
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
What's the point of order?
I'm honor student of De La Salle Lipa in Mata subject. 28 divided by 9.
Mr. Chairman, 28 divided by 3.
Ay,
not
3.
9. So 28 divided by 3 is 9. 9 times 3,
9.3.
27. 10 minus 9, 1, bring down 0. 10 divided by 3 is 0.3. 9.3 is the right,
Okay,
is the right answer or the right quotient for the 14 members of the Sangguniang. I think 9.3 is equivalent of that is 10 votes. I think, Mr.
Hindi po ako
Chairman.
naniniwala doon, Mr. Chairman.
If you do not believe
Kasi
in
pag
that,
in-round
so,
up po
Mr.
yan,
Chairman,
alangan naman yung 3 papunta ng positive 10 o positive 1.
Mr. Chairman.
Pag in-round up po yan, that is 9.
No, Mr. Chairman, if we will rounding up numbers, tama ho, na 9. But we are rounding the number of person. How can we? Tingnan, Mr. Chairman, paano mo i-round yung 9.3? Sobra nga sa siyam. Ay, 9.3.
Ay,
Ibig
gusto ko
sabihin, 1/3 of a member of the Sangguniang is included to operate the veto. So,
Mr.
9.3
Chairman.
ay wala namang 1/3.
Nakita naman ho natin yung veto.
So I think, Mr. Chairman,
Puro mga konsihal.
No,
Puro
Mr.
punto
Chairman.
ng konsihal.
we're going, Mr. Chairman, to correct.
Sige po. Lahat po ng inyong mga sinabi noted. Pero bottom line, ang presiding officer po magdi-decide kung what's the number needed to override the veto. And kung meron po members ng Sangguniang na sa tingin ay mali ang interpretation ng presiding officer, all is welcome to file a case against the Vice Mayor and presiding officer. Pero right now, you have to respect the decision of the presiding officer.
Mr. Chairman, with
Mr.
due respect,
The Honorable De Castro is recognized.
with due respect, Mr. Chairman, under the local government code, the power and authority of the Vice Mayor is just to break the tie and to preside the session. But to lean, pumabor kayo sa isang issue that is in violation of the cardinal principle of equality among members of the Sangguniang.
With due respect po kay Attorney Oweng De Castro, hindi lang po ang responsibility or power ng Vice Mayor ay to vote when there is a tie. Obligation ko rin po to preside during the regular session and to maintain order during session.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
So, kung
If
at
you
saka,
can-
I have also the power to decide kung ano po yung kung ang motion po ay lost or nanalo or natalo.
If you
So yan
can
po
show
yung ilan
me
sa mga
a,
powers ng Vice Mayor.
If you can show me a law that authorizing the Vice Mayor to decide on an issue being deliberated.
Wala po tayong sinabing to decide on an issue. Ang sinasabi po natin to preside an issue and decide po kung ano po and
napag-usapan.
kung ano po ang naging result ng botohan ay i-announce sa Sangguniang kung nanalo or natalo. I-announce ko po mamaya Pag kayo nagbotohan, kung yun po ay nanalo or natalo.
Mr.
Nga po.
Chairman,
But I am reiterating, Your Honor, my position
parliamentary inquiry again.
that the Vice Mayor has no
De Castro is
authority
recognized.
to decide on matters being deliberated by the Sangguniang. Your authority is just to preside with due respect, to preside and to break the tie. That's only, Mr. Chairman.
With due respect
Mr.
din po,
Chairman.
teka lang po, with due respect din po, hindi lang po ang power ng Vice Mayor ay to break the tie. Maliwanag po yan sa local government code.
Mr. Chairman,
The Honorable
parliamentary inquiry. Parliamentary
Silva is
inquiry.
recognized.
I rise for a parliamentary inquiry.
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Mr.
Recess for
Chairman,
2 minutes.
you
Recess for
recognize
2
me, and I think, in according to the motion, number one president yung parliamentary inquiry.
The
Mr.
Honorable
Chairman,
Silva is
my
recognized.
parliamentary inquiry is this. To override the veto, we need a two-third votes. I'm right? So, I'm
yan po yung
questioning.
pag-usapan na ho natin
Then, Mr.
kanina.
Chairman,
May bago po
I
ba
know
kayong
the
point?
decision of the chief regarding
Two-third
the
votes po. Two-third votes. Maliwanag.
What is the two-third votes of the 14 members of the Sangguniang?
Two-third votes. Yun lang po,
Yes, sir,
yun
two-third
lang po
votes.
kailangan nyo malaman.
So,
Two-third
14
votes.
members, two-thirds of
The
14
Honorable-
is 10 members, I think.
Two-third votes. Yun po
ma'am,
nakalagay
Mr.
sa
Chairman.
local government
Two-third
code.
votes. I think, when it comes to two-third vote, we are 14 members. So, two-third votes of 14
I respect
is
your opinion kung ilan
10
po ang members po ng
10
Sangguniang.
members, Mr. Chairman.
I respect po your opinion.
Am
kung
I
ano sa
right,
tingin
Mr.
nyo.
Chairman?
You're wrong.
What is the right?
Ang right po niyan ay two-third votes.
Yes, two-third votes.
Hindi
What
po
is the
pwedeng
two-third
sabihin na
votes?
14 ang member sa Sangguniang, pwedeng okay member din ng Sangguniang.
But according, no, Mr. Chairman,
Hindi po ba ako member ng Sangguniang?
you are a member, but
Okay.
Ganito, Mr.
So mali
Chairman.
po yung 14
Pagka-
po ang member ng Sangguniang. I'm declaring a 3 minutes recess.
pagka kayo yung naging membro,
Session na resume. The Honorable Rocafort is recognized.
Mr. Chair,
Tayo po ay magboboto
Point
na.
of order, pwede ka kayo magsiupo na. Ako'y nakikiusap na. Ay, alaw na yung media na.
Sige po. First item.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we override the veto of the mayor regarding the provisions of the number of recipients for the poverty reduction program sa GIP Eskwela program, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Seconded? Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Mr.
Next.
Chairman, I move that we override the provisions on the number of recipients under the Mass Educational Scholarship Program of the Special Projects of the City Community Affairs Office.
Any second? Seconded? Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved.
Mr. Chair,
Wait po. Meron pong, there's an objection. The Honorable Umali and Honorable Puwa and the Honorable De Castro. The motion is approved.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we override the additional appropriation under the Legislative Research and Development Program of the Office of the Sangguniang Panglungsod.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Gozos. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion to override is approved.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we override the additional appropriation for the representation expenses under the Sangguniang Panlungsod.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Gozos. Discussion?
Ito na lang.
Objection?
Ito na lang.
The chair hears none. The motion to override is approved.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we override the appropriation for subsidy for masteral of public school teachers under item number 2 of other amendments.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Silva. Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion to override is approved.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we override the Barangay Development Assistance Program of the Special Projects of the
Any
Office of the
second?
City Mayor, and at the same time, dahil ito po yung magkasama, the additional appropriation under the other MOE of the Office of the Mayor, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded? Discussion? Objection? The chair hears none. The motion to override is approved.
Bahala kayo. Mr. Chairman, there is a provision on the personal services, the provision on the disbursement of other professional services account under the hospital ng Lipa that all doctors shall pass through the Sangguniang Panlungsod for confirmation before they receive their salary be override, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Seconded by the Honorable Gozos and Silva. Discussion? Objection? There's an objection. Honorable Umali, Puwa, Silva, and De Castro.
Pasok pa rin.
The motion
Is win. 10 ang boto.
Wala, kulang na absent na isa. Los na yan lahat.
Mr. Chair,
declaring a 1 minute recess.
Mr. Chair,